Hi, this is Greg Murray. It's come to my attention that some people are having difficulty getting their computers to recognize their audio card. This is a really easy fix. Let's go by grabbing the mouse and taking it down to the bottom right corner of your screen. That's just where most people have theirs. Some people have them in different locations, but you have to find your little speaker. Right-click on that speaker and click on Record Devices. Recording Devices shows up here. As you see, mine is seeing my microphone, which is right here. So my microphone is set properly, but if I wanted to use something else, like say for example, I wanted to connect an audio console to my laptop, I will use one of those tiny little plugs that has RCA on one end and the 1/8 inch plug on the other. I'd connect that 1/8 inch plug into my computer, make sure that this, which is my high definition audio device, can be plugged into. So I right click on here and enable it. Now it's enabled, so anything I plug into there will automatically be recorded. I don't need that right now, so I want to make sure I disable that, because I want my microphone that I'm using right now to be my default device. So right now everything is all set for that. But playback, click on the playback tab and right click on the device that you are using. You can test it by clicking here. That will let you know if it's working or not. If it's not, do this, go jump around to different devices that you have in here and find the one that you want to use, test it, and you know it's working. Once you know it's working, click OK. Now it's all set and ready to go. Now, just to test it out, I'm going to open my Adobe Audition and see if it's working properly. So, the one thing about this that you always want to remember is you have to first identify your record device and identify your playback device so that you know what to set in your editor as your record and playback devices. So now that this is open, I want to click on the Edit button, go to Preferences, go to Hardware, Audio Hardware. Once you have the audio hardware open, make sure you're there in the Preferences, the audio hardware button here, and this is your default input. Find the device that is your default input, click on it, and it's set. Then under that, you click on the the default output. Click on it and make sure it's set properly. Once it's done, click OK, and you should be OK. Just to test it out, I'm going to click on Record, and I don't need to save this. I just want to make sure it's working. So as I'm looking at it, we see that it does work. Everything about this is working. As I stop it, I can play it back. Sure it's working. So as I'm looking at it, we see that it does work. Everything about this is working. As I stop it, I can play it back. So that should do it. If you have any more problems, by all means, contact me and I'll walk you through getting it done. All right? Thank you so much. This is Greg Murray.